Everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to set up a local WordPress website on your own computer. Now you may be wondering, why do I want it on my computer? Don't you want it on the internet? Well, the reason why you want to first put it on your computer is because it's easier to develop a WordPress website on your computer and then later transfer it to your to the internet, basically. There's two reasons you want to first start off on the local on your computer. The first is whenever you make a change, it's not live on the website, so people can't be using your website while you're developing it. The second reason is it's a lot easier to develop when it's on your computer, whereas if it was on another server. So if it's like, for example, if you have it on GoDaddy hosting, um, and GoDaddy's hosting your website, every time you want to change a file for your website, you're going to have to download it off of GoDaddy. You're going to change it, and then you have to upload it back to your hosting. So that's two extra steps, whereas if you're on local, all you have to do is change the file and it automatically updates. You don't have to upload or download anything, so it's very handy. So a lot of WordPress developers do this. They do it on their local, and it's very easy to set up local websites, and then you can later move it up to the online on the internet. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. So the first thing we're going to do is download XAMPP, and this is for Windows and Linux and for Mac. And if you just Google XAMPP, XAMPP, it'll be the first link, and then we're just going to download it. So choose your operating system. I'm on a Windows computer, so I'm just going to download that, and it'll download a little .exe. You're going to want to wait till that's done and just open that up. And so this is going to be XAMPP. It will basically come with Apache and MySQL, and what this will do is this will act like GoDaddy on our computer, and it will host our website and just from our computer. So once that's finished downloading, it'll open up. We're just going to allow it to run on our computer. Alright, you'll see this little setup window will come up. Just click next. You want to keep all these checked. The main ones we need are Apache and MySQL, but you might as well keep the rest. Click next. And then right here you want to choose where you want it to be installed. I recommend just keeping the default C/XAMPP. Click next. And okay, you see I had an old XAMPP install, so if I just come right here and remove that. If you get that little error, just come to your C drive and remove a XAMPP folder. Okay, now click next, and I would uncheck this learn more unless you want to do Bitnami, but I recommend not doing that. And click next, and then it's going to install. This takes a little time, so I'm going to let this finish installing, and then I'll be right back. Installing, and I want to make sure it's starts now. I'm going to start this control panel. This is how you'll actually turn your server on and off. So you should see a little window like this pop up, and if you look right here, I would suggest pinning this to your taskbar if you want. You'll be using this a lot to start up and stop your server. So we want to use Apache and MySQL, so we're just going to click Start for both of these. And this starts the server, and that's basically all we have to worry about for server stuff. And if this says it's blocked or Apache doesn't work for some reason, if you have Skype running, make sure to quit out of that. Sometimes Skype uses the same port as Apache does, and that can mess that up. So once this is green, you know it's working and it's good. So we're just going to close that off for now. And now we want to go to that directory that that XAMPP folder was in. So mine was installed to the C drive. So C, and this is where the default one is. Scroll down, you should see a folder called SAM. I'm just going to click that. We see all these files. We want to go into HT docs right here. Just click into that and you'll see some of these default files. We don't need any of this stuff right here, so we can just delete it all. Oops. Just delete it all. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to just make the website. So create a folder and then name it what you want the website to be named. Don't worry about putting www, just put the name of the website .com or .org, whatever you want. So for this example, let's say I'm going to say blueshoes.com is the website I want to make. You want to make sure this matches the URL you want on your live site. So blueshoes.com. So just type in the URL right here. Don't worry about putting HTTP or any of that. And then this will actually, if you come into your browser right here and you just type localhost like that, you should see a little file now. And this is the website right now. So right now there's nothing in here, but we're going to add WordPress in just a second. So you should see, once you make this folder, you should see that there. So the next thing we want to do is actually install WordPress and put it in this folder. So we just want to go to wordpress.org, not .com, and we just want to download WordPress. Okay, so it should install a little zip folder, and once that's done installing, we're just going to extract it, and we're just going to come back to downloads, and we're just going to extract this. I like to extract it right here. And once that's finished extracting, we're just going to copy all the contents of the WordPress download, and we're just going to paste it into that website. Okay, so click into here. We're just going to copy all this. So this is the core WordPress files. And we're just going to come back to our C drive, go back to XAMPP, htdocs, and then the website we had. And we're just going to paste it in here. Take a minute to copy over files. And now we're ready to just start configuring the WordPress. And just by the way, if you want to make another website, you can. And it's the exact same process. You just create a new folder, and this will create another website right here, and you just want to paste in the WordPress download and go through the steps we're about to take. So we can just delete that for now, we don't need it. Okay, so we have our WordPress install in there. Now we need to configure it. So if you come back to the index or your localhost, just click on this now, and you'll see now a little WordPress symbol, and just pick a language you want. I'm going to do English. And okay, so now we need to create a database and get the database username, database password, our host, and table prefix. So click Let's Go. And this is just the default stuff, but we actually have to make the database. To do that, we're just going to go to localhost /php myadmin. Okay, so you should get a page like this, and if for some reason this doesn't come up, make sure this is green and you have MySQL right here. Okay, so now I want to come over here to databases, and we just want to create a database. So Blue Shoes, I'm just going to call it Blue Shoes. And you just put it right here, keep this at collation and create. Alright, cool, and our database is created. So we're just going to come over back to we don't need this anymore, come back to our WordPress page right here, and the name of our database is called Blue Shoes. And then the username. So by default, the username is root, and the password is blank. You can change this later, but we're not going to worry about that. Just leave it, put in root as username, password is blank for now. Keep localhost the same. And then you could change this table prefix, but I recommend just keeping it WP for now, and then you can always change it. Do something else later. So click Submit, and if you put in all the correct information, it should come to this page. If you didn't, it'll just be like, oh no, and just try putting in the information again and creating another database. And then click Run Install, and this will actually make the WordPress install onto your website. Now it's almost done. All you have to do is fill out this information for the site title, and this is like the name of your website. So I'm going to call it Blue Shoes. And then this is a username and password to actually log in to WordPress. This is for your use only. So pick one you want, put in the information, put in your email, and this email, it's important to actually put in a real one, because once you move this to the live website, you'll actually get emails in case your site goes down or something. And then you want to make sure this says allow search engines to index the site. For now, this is not going to matter because it's a local website. But once you put this on the internet, you want Google to find your website. And I actually have before unchecked this box, and you forget to turn it back on when you move to the live site sometimes. And so for a while, Google was not indexing one of my websites. So make sure you have this clicked so you just don't forget to do it later. And then just click Install WordPress. And so this is the last step, and WordPress should finish installing. It'll add all this information, and it should take you to the WordPress dashboard. And then you're all done. Okay, you can just click Login, and then enter the information you just put. Log in. And here you are at the WordPress dashboard. And congratulations, you have yourself a WordPress website locally installed on your computer. And right here we can go visit the site. And as you see, this URL up here is localhost/blueshoes.com. Alright, so this is the website. Very cool. And you can go ahead and just build out this website, and then in a future video I'll actually show you how to put it on the internet, bring it on there. So also don't forget, you can make as many websites as you want following these steps. You just create another folder and do the same steps. And so you can have multiple websites hosted on your computer. So that's how this works. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about this or ran into any problems, please leave a comment below, and I'd be happy to help.